What's up, guys? Yesterday we received our Tides of War roadmap, the live service coming to Battlefield 5's post-launch, detailing the few months of content we have coming ahead for us. And even though we got to finally find out information like the month Battlefield 5's Battle Royale Firestorm is set to release, and discover new things not mentioned previously before, like the new practice range, there are some who understandably feel underwhelmed and concerned with there only being two maps mentioned in the roadmap, and no real reference to weapons and vehicles. At the end of the day, combined arms is cool, but I bet there's still a bunch of people in the community who prefer multiplayer maps over things like combined arms. I know I'm one of those. And even though we do have the Battle Royale Firestorm set to launch, which does have me interested, I do understand there's still loads of players in the community that aren't interested in the BR mode and are still only interested in the massive multiplayer 32 vs 32 experience. And rightfully so. I mean, wasn't the first big concern for those players hearing there was a BR mode coming to BF5 and feeling like that take time away from developers to create something they aren't really interested in? Only hearing from another side of the community wanting the BR mode in BF5 that there shouldn't be a concern since Criteria Games would be developing Firestorm, not taking away any developer resources from DICE. This, in my eyes, was leading up to the perfect experience where I could enjoy a classic Battlefield type 32 vs 32 classic conquest or operation experience and then dabble with a Battle Royale mode and swap back and forth depending on how I felt that day. Now, even though I know I don't have all the answers to these concerns, and I do expect DICE to do a more formal explanation to these questions, I do want to do my best to bring as much clarity as I can to what may be going on here. Let's start with what the devs are saying. After being asked for more clarification on the maps, David certainly responded, if things are vague, like in the second and third month, it's because some stuff hasn't been locked yet. Expect updates to the roadmap continuously that lock in details as soon as we can. When then pressed more on the maps and if these Belgium and Greece locations meant only two maps, he responded and said, the things missing now will get filled in over time, as will such details. Also, this is not everything. We are saving some surprises. When he was asked about these surprises, since we basically know everything that should be coming out, he said, please note this is version 1 of the very much living roadmap. It will get updated continuously and feature detailed, specific information the closer it gets to the present. Okay, so we know this is a vague roadmap now, something I had suspicion on considering the Overture chapter had more animated pictures underneath it than the other two chapters that had more dimly lit pictures with emblems in the front of them. It does seem to look like the, in quotations, missing David alludes to is towards the maps, but nothing I want to put in David's mouth here. But if I'd say anything about this, it would be surprising to see them not really hit the live service running immediately post-launch, considering EA DICE has been well aware what the DLC model did to the population base after BF1's first DLC dropped. Let's not forget, BF1's Revolution meant a revolutionized way EA DICE was going to handle their DLCs by ditching their DLC model, putting it all available with one purchase, and bringing out a live service that is more engaging to its player base. So I think if anyone's aware of how lack of content hurts their game, it is EA DICE, and I think we're looking at what David said, which is a living roadmap. I think what I'm more concerned about is the communication of the roadmap, and from the looks of it, I think we'll be getting a pretty frequently updated roadmap. But what about weapons and vehicles? We might have David talking about maps, putting everyone at ease, but will we be seeing updates on weapons and vehicles? Well, let's check out the fine print. It first leaves a disclaimer saying we are exploring more content and features to be confirmed in a future roadmap updates. So if you were one of those in the community who might have thought this was all of the content coming to BF5's post-launch, you don't have to scare David anymore with those assumptions. But we can be rest assured to know there will be ongoing efforts for balancing quality of life, bug fixes, new weapons, vehicles, and more every chapter. So from the fine print, we'll be seeing new weapons, vehicles per chapter. So that means weapons and vehicles in the Overture chapter, the month of December to January, in the Lightning Strikes chapter during the periods of January to March, and then finally the Trial by Fire chapters coming in the start of March. Again, we will have to wait and see how EA DICE handles this live service here. We're kind of in uncharted territory, and I hope we're all just seeing is DICE and community getting used to this new feature. I think more communication like a frequently updated roadmap, AMAs, devs talks will all help with this. We were expecting some of these this week, but Dan Mitra, our global community manager, did let us know these were being pushed back a week to ensure that everything is at quality and comprehensive. 2 words I like here. That is it for you guys today. Feel free to let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Again, I always appreciate you guys being here. I am Livin. I'll catch you guys again later.